Hello everybody, this is NerdGasm. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum. We are in the Botanical Gardens on Arkham Island looking for Joker's Titan Lab. Gotta take out a bunch of these fools in this. This is one of my favorite Predator areas in the game. This circular botanical room, green room. Really cool. Lots of gargoyles in here. Let's quickly take out a few of these guys before Joker notifies them that I'm here. Oh, there he goes. I assume he's watching with like cameras and stuff, but you'd oh, I guess he wouldn't be able to see where Batman is. The cameras probably just show the lower parts of each area. So we'll use the we'll use the Sonic Batarang and shock one of these sons of bitches. Let's lure him over there. I love how they go over and stop it. Which I mean, well, with the detonation thing, they don't stop it. It just explodes when they oh shit. Oh fuck! I should not have done that. Oh man, almost dead. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was a close one. I should not have did the inverted takedown. I wasn't thinking. Again, too busy talking. There's only two guys left anyway. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Is it just the one? I think it's just the one. Yeah, just the one. Oh, fuck. Did I hit that? Oh, shit. There you go. That one hit him. Boom. That's another Predator room in the books. Which means we can look for some more riddles. The main one in this room being right over here. Bunch of teacups and a teapot. A whole looks like a little picnic type thing going on. But that's for Mad Hatter. Very baggy looking clothing he's got here. His 10/6 hat, which is the price tag of it, 10 shillings and a sixpence is what that refers to. Old-time English money. That guy's just dangling. You know, online they have some theories and stuff like Batman does kill in this game because people can only last for like I think 10, 12 hours or something like that. Maybe 24 upside down. So those guys would all be dead, technically speaking. But it's a game. It's a game. I'm not gonna look too far into it. This part's pretty brutal, because the guy's like alive still, just kind of groggy, and Joker just electrocutes him. Pretty dark, pretty twisted. If only I had that fucking line launcher, I would have kicked Joker right in the face right there. Okay, so we can't go through. The power is obviously gonna affect us, so we just follow the lines out, go to the generator room, and turn that sumbitch off. Remember the Waynes? How could anyone forget? This one's on the bench. In memory of Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne, Gotham's true patrons. There you go. It didn't work the first time. There they are. Dead parents. Who knew that's all it takes to make you want to dress up as a bat every night and fight crime? Sounds crazy. It probably is crazy. It is crazy. Right in here.
Stop, please.
It's the welcome party. Look at that. Welcome wagon. Glass house, generator room. So that's what it is. Glass house. Snap. Crackle pop. Oh, fuck. I was kind of like caught on something there. Kept my combo though. Bleed out my face. Bam. Just give me like 2 seconds, buddy. Hack into this. Like so. And we got a Riddler trophy. Shabam. And, I think that's it, yeah. No riddle there. Rope looks so weak and frail. He probably could have just broke out of it himself.
What were they doing in here?
The ones that weren't hitting me went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
I couldn't tell they were kicking my ass so much. Ah, yes. One of these.
This is going to be tougher than before.
One of these bastards. So there's 2 Joker canisters. You're essentially timed. You gotta do 3 different levels of it, and if you don't do it fast enough, I think it starts like flashing red, like it's gonna go off. But it's pretty easy. They don't prove much of a challenge, to be perfectly honest.
Looks like I've cut the power to the generator ahead.
There we go. We can go back to following Joker. At this point, we're like just neck and neck almost, like we're right on his ass. So close to catching him. So through here. And now the water's safe. The rat catcher needed more than just his charm to lead his army. That one's coming up too. Oh, there's the guy's body. It's unfortunate. I think it's just in this this gate here. In this vent. Should be just below. Oh, right here. Rat catcher. Got his gloves, his mask. At some point, I might do a breakdown on this character too. In the new Suicide Squad movie, they're doing a gender bend, so it's going to be a female actress playing her, which is cool. I mean, there's no reason it has to be a guy or girl, so I'm pumped for that to see. Especially since James Gunn is now directing it, it's probably going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be wacky. A bunch of misfits. Okay, so let's start doing the armor upgrades, because Poison Ivy's coming up, and I'd say she's the hardest boss in this game. I mean, I'm playing on normal difficulty, so I probably won't die. I rarely do, but if you're playing on like the harder difficulties, then I think in this game Poison Ivy is the trickiest. Her boss battle actually feels like a boss battle, unlike many of the other ones. Like Scarecrow is more of like a just a sequence you have to kind of avoid his gaze, and like Bane had a health meter, like he was a boss, but it was basically just a Titan henchman all over again. Yeah, let's go up here. I think there's fuck. There's trophies or one of those riddles. You have to go all the way fucking around though. I think it's annoying. Yeah, all the way back through here. Let's try this again. Jump from here this time. There we go. But there's also like a little Easter egg over here too, because just it's really creepy. Right there. One of his experiments that didn't perfect the formula, so it's still got a few bugs he's got to work out. Okay, so I think it's just this here. Knock that down. There's one of those question marks here, but I don't remember where it is. So I think we'll just get that and move on. There was another trophy underneath in the bottom part, but fuck it, it's fine. Is this a tribute to what Mad Dog left behind? Mad Dog Hawkins. The inmate responsible for killing Amadeus Arkham's family, his wife and his daughter. And sadly, Hawkins was one of Amadeus's patients. He was trying to help get better, and he just got worse. So, Headless there, the Constance, Arkham's wife. Right there, Mad Dog, her head is taken off there, cut off, the statue. Now, in the comic, Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth, I'm pretty sure that it's actually his daughter that is decapitated, like her head's cut off, and it's put into her dollhouse, which is just fucking just disturbing beyond belief. The artwork of that storyline too just really strikes a chord with you. It's unsettling. It stays with you. Again, I did a review on the storyline if you want to check it out. That was last year during Halloween. So I'm pretty sure it's the daughter. I mean, it could be the wife, but maybe this game just made Constance his wife. I don't even know if Constance was the name of his daughter. Could have been. I forget it. I'd have to check. This area here is one of the more unique Predator areas in the entire game, and one of the most challenging too, because you have to beat it entirely without being seen, without a collar going off. So you have to get to that main guy at the top without taking out anybody. So you have to get past them all. Mind you, it's pretty linear because the room here, Predator room, is basically just holding your hand the entire time. You just need to follow a certain way here. It's really easy to get to the guy, but I commend it for what it did, because you know, a lot of these Predator rooms get really similar, and gameplay wise it doesn't really challenge you to use different gadgets. You can tackle them all the exact same way, more or less. And too, speaking of something like this as well, I think with like the Joker, the final boss, which a lot of people aren't very happy with, and we'll get to that when we get to it, but and I'll talk about it in the review. But I think the final part should have been something like this. Instead of the Joker becoming this, you know, massive Bane-sized guy, to fight Batman on a physical standpoint. Shit, missed that guy. He should have. I think there could have been like a Predator room, and then just have Joker at the end or something. Make it really, really challenging. Would have made more sense, because Joker isn't a character that really fights Batman hand to hand. He usually puts like barriers in place. Just drag that guy off. Ah, shit, can I get that guy too? Fuck. Oh shit. But yeah, Joker puts like barriers in place, so I think fighting Batman hand-to-hand wasn't, oh, fuck, again, just, oh, man, I'm just gonna have to, like, oh, fuck. Damn. Okay. Alright, he went down that way. Again, busy talking. Bunch of doctors in cages. Yeah, that Predator room wasn't the most awesome looking to watch, probably. A little sloppy, but again, I'm talking a bit too much. I almost died. That was crazy. You got anything of note to say? Anything significant? No, nothing. Okay. How about you?
I just work here. What good is killing me?
Well, there's no good behind it. Only evil. Another Poison Ivy interview tape. Oh, now you have something to say.
I thought I was working for Dr.
I was hitting the X button several times and you said nothing.
He burst in the lab.
Where is the lab?
Back over there. I always get buzzed through. There's a hidden door, but, well, you know, it's hidden.
I'll find it. Stay here.
It's a hidden door, but you know it's hidden. Alright. Oh, here's a cool one. There's some poor soul was put in one of Killer Moth's cocoons from his cocoon gun. Look at that, Joey Walker. Look at all of his flamboyant and colorful pizzazz. Badass as hell. Make fun of him all you want, but he's badass as hell. I await the day when I get to see Killer Moth on the big screen. Very underrated character. One of my favorites from DC. Especially if they do like a Batgirl movie, I think they should do Killer Moth as the main villain because he was in that great Batgirl story. So yeah, he would be like the perfect villain to have in a movie if they ever get around to making a Batgirl film. Whenever that happens. Joker, Joker, Joker. What do you got cooking up in your lab?
Look who's discovered our secret lab. Since you've made it this far, let me show you what
There goes the bridge. And shit. He's giving them some roids. Oh man. Just growls. This part though, yeah, oh man. Ripping through the back, the spine bones, that's grody. Grody. Their breath probably stinks like ass. So this is two at once. A little different, obviously, than the first one. But even when I first played this for the first time, I didn't find this part all that challenging. As long as you know, obviously dodge their attacks and you wait for them to charge, and they can even affect each other. Yeah, right there. So it makes it pretty easy. You can get them to, yeah, run into each other. At the end of the game, you have two of them and a bunch of goons as well. So that's a little bit more trickier. But this, oh, okay. Well, did I say it wasn't tricky? Because they got a shot on me there. Because when they get hit with high damage or like run into something, like into the wall, they cover their eyes so they can't see. So they just start swinging at the air. And then, yeah, just swat them back and forth with each other. Yeah, look at this shit. Just easy peasy. The challenge mode version of this, too, which is two of them and a bunch of goons as well. Bunch of guys, inmates. It's another one of the hardest combat challenges to get perfect on, or get like 3 medals on, because you have to keep your combo going, because you constantly have to break it up by, you know, doing these dodges and stuff and focusing on the big guys. So you just have to keep your combo up with the other guys, like the inmates, and then hop on these guys and attack each other without getting hit, just to kind of maintain that combo, get as much points as possible. Which is just tricky to do, because yeah, you have to keep dodging, and I think I mentioned it in the earlier parts of this playthrough, but in this game, the takedown animations and everything do get interfered, do get broken if like you get attacked or they run into you or something like that. So you can't just kind of use the takedown as an immunity that you can use in later games to avoid attacks. Try to do the back animation here with this one. Yeah, bam! Just smash his face in that guy's ass. That worked. Okay. So now I gotta destroy the... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Very rarely do I actually have to do this. Detonate them afterwards like this, because... Oh, that's pretty loud. Damn. Because when you're fighting the Titan henchmen there, you can just... When you dodge them, they can run into them. And usually that's what happens, but there I had to do it afterwards.
Venom plant hybrid to create the Titan strain. The plant's the key, and there's only one person on Arkham Island who can help us.
And what makes you think
Poison.
will help you?
Poison Ivy.
She'll listen. I have a sample of
Hey, at least she's better than the one in Batman and Robin. I'm not a fan of Uma Thurman's. Someday I want to play and review the Batman and Robin game on PS1 in all its glory. Considered one of the worst Batman games ever made.
I'm going to need something to get over this.
Someday. So yeah, Batman's like, oh fuck, how am I gonna get over that gap? And we call in a new gadget. We call in the Batwing. And it got here so fast because it was in the Batcave on Arkham Island, if you remember from earlier. Bam! Glass in my eye. Just a chunk of glass just lodges itself in Batman's eye from that. Did he even close his eyes? He didn't even block his face. The trusty line launcher. One of the most iconic Batman gadgets. See ya, Batwing. Wish I could fly you, but we don't get to. We haven't been able to in any of the games. But I don't need to do that. I don't even need the Batmobile. I'm fine with this type of stuff. But I guess it would get kind of stale over time. Hence why they put the Batmobile in Arkham Knight. Origins has a fast travel system with the Batwing, where you just kind of go onto the map and pick a spot and just there's like fast travel points and everything, but it's not the best because I mean it's fine, it works fine, but when I play the game, I notice that typically by the time I finish it, at least once during the fast travel loading screen, the game will freeze. Or it'll either freeze completely, or it'll just kind of keep playing the cinematic and the music will cut out, the audio, and then you'll have to turn off your system because it just like locks the game. And it's so here's some Humpty Dumpty toys broken. The another character, I should probably look at it someday. He just likes putting things back together. Ooh, I think like disassembling and then assembling them. Not too familiar with him, so I will be learning along with many of you if you aren't familiar with the character either. If I ever get to making a video about him. All right, Ivy. Have you put any more clothes on yet? No? Thought so.
My poor darlings. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you.
Talking to some vine.
Kill him first.
Ivy,
know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine the evil woman paid the price.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
Evil
Why
chuckle.
should I? Let Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
Does that hurt?
You've been in the dark too long. Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
There's a plant growing deep in Arkham Island.
Here we go.
It can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, and Killer Croc's lair. You didn't think it would be easy.
Yeah, right there. There it is. So you need
Go back to your cell.
to make the antidote. He needs to collect spores from a plant that are deep within the island, and the only place they're found is Killer Croc's lair. What a coinky-dink. It's the most contrived and forced element in this game's narrative by far. And you know, while I like Killer Croc's design, I enjoy the Killer Croc sequence, which we'll get to very shortly. But I just find, like, just in terms of the story itself, you know, Killer Croc did not need to be in this game. And oh shit. And the whole like finding the antidote has to be in Killer Croc's lair. Like, they could have put that anywhere else. The antidote could be anywhere else, and I highly doubt that a plant would just be growing in his lair, especially when you see what the plant looks like. It's just like hanging from different areas. It could have been anywhere. It's so so forced. But it is a nitpick. Like, I'm just doing, yeah, just a nitpick. I'm whining a bit. It's not, look at that, another death at the hands of Batman. But I still just wanted to bring it up because it's something I noticed. And you know, the other Arkham games are not, you know, innocent with forced story elements either. Like Arkham City. Arkham City is another example with Mr. Freeze. You know, it's the best boss battle in the series, but it I just gotta remember where to go here. This place is kind of like a maze. So yeah, just left, another left. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Yes, so Mr. Freeze in Arkham City is also a little forced. His boss battle is amazing, the best in the series, but the reason Batman and oh fuck, is it closed off? It is closed off. I do have to go that way, the long way. Okay. But yeah, the reason they fight is just so forced. Because you know, Harley Quinn like steals the cure. There's another antidote in the second game. The cure for Batman's like sickness with his blood, and then because it's gone, like, you know, Freeze uses it as leverage to get Batman to like find his wife that Joker's kidnapped, like stolen her container. So then he like forces Batman to do that, and then they fight, and then afterwards, like, Mr. Freeze brushes off the dirt off his knees, and he's just like, oh, okay, you kicked my ass, but I'll help you again. Can you find Nora? And then Batman's like, yeah, and then yeah, it's like nothing ever happened. So that too is, you know, feels a bit forced. Anything in Arkham Origins I can think of. Can I yank this guy into the? Okay, maybe not. I guess that would be, yeah, there's like an invisible wall. I guess you can't kill as Batman. Fine. Oh shit, I missed the other guy. But yeah, Batman Arkham Origins, I'm trying to think if there's any forced stuff in there. I mean, gadgets, there's a lot of forced like the glue grenade. God, I fucking hate that thing. I think it's the dumbest in the entire series, just because it's they're just taking a gadget, the freeze grenade, and because Mr. Freeze isn't in that game, they're like, oh shit, how are we supposed to keep this mechanic, but Mr. Freeze isn't going to be in our story, so what the hell are we going to do? Oh, just make it glue, because that sticks things together, and it's how they explain it in the game, how it looks. I just think it's so forced and stupid. They could have just you know, excluded it out of the game, or came up with something else, sort of like the remote claw, which kind of acts like a line launcher type thing, like the early stages of one. But yeah, like, and even just like other plot elements, like Bane, you know, having to lose his memory. Oh shit. To lose his memory because, you know, they need to make him dumb by the time it's this game. So there's that. Even with other gadgets too, like the remote claw and like the shock gloves too. Like, you'd think Batman would use them later on, but he doesn't. So there's a lot of like the glue grenade. Like, there's a lot of forced stuff, but there's also a lot of just puzzling and irrational, I guess, type things too, just like logically speaking, like, you know, why they wouldn't appear later on, or why certain elements wouldn't have happened, or because, like in Bane's example, they have to you know, dumb him down for these games, unfortunately, even though the Bane in Origins it was amazing. But yeah, just things like that come you know, off the top of my head, come to mind. But when I play the game again, I'll be able to thoroughly go through everything, and put my wards, just have them better coordinated, and, you know, write a script and everything, do a review, and then I'll have a let's play of it as well. But yeah, I think every game is guilty of forced, contrived type stuff, because they just naturally are going to be like that. In Night, is there anything I can think of too? I mean, apart from the Batmobile, I mean, that in and of itself is forced and contrived, because they have to stick that sumbitch in as much as they can, and make it make sense, and try to explain and try to justify it being there, which has the complete definition of something like that in a game or in a story. So yeah, Ivy here is taking over. Got plants coming out of the walls. Well, when we go outside here, they're all over the island. I was talking over the audio there, unfortunately. Stupid me. But Joker, just for shits and giggles, basically sticks her with some of the Titans. So she's been infused with the Titan. And really, he kind of, like I said, he does it. Excuse me. He does it for shits and giggles, but I feel he also kind of does it to put Poison Ivy kind of in Batman's way, to stop Batman a bit, using Poison Ivy, just kind of like as a distraction. You know, sort of, it's really just like Scarecrow is too in this game, but I also think, like, Poison Ivy, I had mentioned it when Harley released her. I think Poison Ivy's kind of like this factor, this catalyst that leads to Joker's demise, because yeah, like, she was let out, and Batman was able to get to Poison Ivy a lot easier. She's the one who tells him where the spores are, you know, to make the antidote. Which I just feel it's like a domino effect that leads to Joker's. Oh, fuck, get off me, you sons of bitches. Catch your friend. Just crazy screams. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I caught that guy in time. These pods are pretty annoying too. You gotta wait to. I mean, you don't have to wait. You can just run up. And honestly, I probably could without dying. They probably don't do much damage on normal, but I know on like hard difficulty, you really gotta take your time with these, because like right now it's just one that comes out, but you get 2 and then 3, so you really need to upgrade the Batarang as well. And in this part here too, you know, we go into the Arkham Mansion just to we go all the way through it, all the way over here, all the way in it, you know, and through it a little bit, just to find Aaron Cash, to ask him where Killer Croc is being held, and then he just tells us, and then we have to head all the way back out. So it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of filler, I think, for the game. Like, they could have, it just kind of pad out the runtime a bit more. Oh, geez, had to load there. But again, you know, going back to this game being a Metroidvania type game where you go back and it's different in each environment you return to, and here you have to stay up high because there's plant fumes down there that'll affect you. So yeah, we don't go too far in, but just far enough that I find it's kind of annoying. And again, it's just padding out the game's runtime.
Let me guess. Poison ivy.
Killer Croc is in the I think it's back in intensive treatment. The it's the first area you're in at the beginning of the game. Got to go back there and go right down. Yeah. So yeah, elevator goes right down into the old sewer. Very creepy environment. But obviously, a person like Killer Croc would be down there.
Stay here and do not go near the plants. They'll kill you.
So they just gotta hide out here and avoid the plants that are coming in. So go into Killer Croc's lair. And then, you know, again, I want to stress that, you know, oh, shit. Yeah, see, right here. He's starting to cough. Yeah, I want to stress that, you know, yes, Killer Croc, you know, his whole section in this game is a bit forced just because of the, you know, the whole idea of collecting the spores, and the plants are only found in his lair. But you know, I'm not trying to bash it in any way. You know, all the Arkham games have pros and cons, but they're still fun, they're still enjoyable. And Killer Croc, yeah, he's a bit forced, but it's still fun. It's still exciting, entertaining to play through it. And it's Killer Croc. I mean, you know, he's an amazing character, and he's one of the iconic Batman villains. So of course you want to play a game with him in it, and they make him really creepy in this game. But so yeah, it's just a nitpick. You know, that's usually when you review anything, especially something like the Arkham games here that are yeah, I was gonna go up there, but I'm not gonna waste the time to climb the tower and everything. Let's just move on with the game. But yeah, like especially with a game such as this that has so many great reviews and is critically, you know, adored, you know, across the board for all intents and purposes. Like, you can say it's shit all you want, but you know, it's not gonna be. Like, you know, you know, I don't want to bash any Zelda fans out there, but you know, I've never played The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I haven't played many Zelda games. I never really grew up playing Zelda games, but I'm pretty sure, is it the Ocarina of Time? I think it's that one that has like the most, the highest game scores or game reviews or game awards than any game in history, making it, you know, the best game of all time. And again, I've never played it. If I did play it, maybe I wouldn't enjoy it as much as some other games. But you know, I'm not going to deny the fact that there's so many people that love it out there, so many great reviews out there for it. You know, so. But then that's what you got to do when you review. You got to kind of critique and be a bit nitpicky sometimes. But that's just how it is. And then I find it kind of fun too. Like, you know, these guys trying to trick me or something. Like I could tell they were inmates by their pants. Nice ruse, but it didn't work. But yeah, like with nitpicking, I don't do it to be a dick or anything. I just you know, I just try to take an unbiased approach with things. I try to take a neutral stance and and try to look at the pros and cons. You know, the positives and the negatives of everything, whether it's a comic, a character, what have you. Because I think with anything, if you can't find something positive or find something negative in anything, You know, I don't think you're looking hard enough. Shit. Shouldn't have went for that. But yeah, like if you know, even if you downright despise something or you love something beyond like anything, you know, you should be able to find a negative or a positive, you know, or vice versa in it. Because I think if you can't, you're kind of being biased. You know, you're thinking something is perfect, or thinking something is complete garbage, and very rarely is something either of those. And you know, dare I say, nothing really is. Oh fucking shit! I thought I would be able to. Can I land on him? No. Jesus. Again, that was not the smoothest. The smoothest Batmaning I could have done. Should have impaled him on one of those spikes. Alright, we are past 40 minutes now, so I'm going to end this part here. Hope you've been enjoying watching my playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. If you have been, make sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified of all future content I release. Share any of my videos too to help me grow and get the word out. And yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content. I got plenty more on the way. NerdGasm, out.